There's also a special guest joining us tonight, which I don't even know. Dude, you'll see in a little bit. We have a special guest tonight, bro. He wants me to play a song he wants me to play an intro song. Why does he want me to play this song?
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man.
Thank you for having me tonight. Thank you. Wow.
Welcome. Sure.
Welcome.
And you told me it was a surprise. I didn't know it was like this.
Well, some calls were made, and it's an honor and a privilege.
Trump, what's going on?
How are you? How are you, sir?
Thank you. Please. You know, I'm doing lots of beautiful, unlike my competitor, Comrade Kamala Harris,
Yeah.
I'm out giving beautiful, shiny, happy little interviews all over the country, podcasts and TV shows and great podcasts, shitty podcasts. I don't know if this is a great one, a shitty one. We're going to find out very quickly. But I wanted to come tonight because we have so many patriots. They want the country to be saved. We have to save the country. The country is dying. It's dying. The country is going to hell. And we're going to fix it very fast. So I wanted to come on and say hello. I've heard great things about you guys, by the way.
Appreciate that. I know you've been making the rounds, and I know we, believe it or not, we have some mutual friends, and President Trump had a few moments, and so we made this happen. And it's fantastic.
Yeah, well, you know, we have a great movement happening.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people, they don't talk about that. We got a great movement happening. I call it the MAGA movement. You know, Biden can't even say that. He goes, MAGA, I don't know what MAGA is. It's very simple. Make America great again. Yeah. Unlike Biden, who only has one movement, and it's called the bowel movement. That's a little bit different, right? But we are giving rallies all over the country. Think of it. Kamala Harris, ready?
Yeah.
She's got like 10 people that show up. And like they're busting 10 people. And the news are like, oh my God, look at the rallies. We're getting 60, 70, 80, 90,000 people pouring in. And they never show it. The fake news will never show it. Yesterday in Wisconsin, I got a standing ovation. And that included the people in the wheelchairs. They stood right up.
They actually, Mr. President, you actually saw them stand up, huh?
It was very interesting. Lou,
Yeah.
by the way, I love Lou. I call him Lovable Lou. We call him.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting.
What is this? Why do you know?
I used to call you Loser Lou. I used to call you
it's a
Lou the
long
Loser,
story,
but
but
now
How
I
do
call
you
you
know?
Lovable Lou.
Yes, I got a nickname. It's
Listen,
I actually
Go
like
ahead, sir.
I hate to say it. I like the son a little bit better. I like the son a little bit better. The father's all right, but I like the son. But here's the thing. Ready? So I get a standing ovation. And there's a woman sitting there in a wheelchair. It was unbelievable. And she said to me, you wouldn't believe it. She goes, sir. She goes, I was born in this horrible wheelchair with a terrible disease.
Yeah.
And I've been stuck in the wheelchair my whole life. I always wanted to stand. I couldn't stand. I wanted to do it. I couldn't do it. And she said, your speech was so moving, so empowering, so beautiful, that she goes, for the first time in my life, I got the strength to stand up in this horrible wheelchair, which I thought was tremendous. And by the way, she only had one leg.
Mr. Trump.
Okay.
I have a. Do you have any questions? Because we only have a short time with him.
I know he actually has to get on a flight.
Do you have any questions?
Well, no, I'm curious. What are the concerns when you're out on the campaign trail and you're doing your rallies? What are some of the main concerns that people are sharing with you, and what are you going to do to help with some of these concerns?
First of all, you know, it's the number one worry for everybody is the border. You see the border. You've seen it, right? It's horrible. It's so horrible. And I want to get rid of the bad ones, not the good ones. We want them to come in legally, right? Legally, through legal ports of entry. I want to get rid of the bad ones. And by bad ones, I'm talking about gang leaders, gang members, Selena Gomez, the band Menudo, the mariachi bands, shitty soccer. We're going to get the soccer players out, get them the hell out. We're gonna throw them the hell out.
I have a couple things because I'm just gonna just play devil's advocate here because there's a lot of people with concerns
Sure.
and stuff like that.
I understand.
So, I just want to know what's going on with. There's people saying things about pets and all this shit. What? Can you tell me what's going on?
Yeah, with the pets.
Well, first of all,
Because I don't
they
know.
don't. Ready? You ready? First of all, they don't talk about it. The fake news never shows it. They don't talk about it. And by the way, they're fake. I was the first one to coin it. They're fake. CNN, it's the corrupt news network. NBC stands for nothing but communist. ABC, all boring crap. There's only one network I like. I think you know what it is, right?
Yeah.
It's the Playboy Channel. I love the Playboy Channel. But they never show it. But they're pouring in, right?
Yeah.
And they're coming in through the border. And these are not the good ones. These are like bad criminals. They make our criminals look great.
Yeah.
These are tough people. They're rapists. They're peeping toms. They're thugs. They're punks. They might be Puerto Rican. We don't know what the hell they are. But they're coming in, and they're bad criminals. And now what happened is in Ohio, beautiful Ohio, a state that I went very easily, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
They're being taken over by Haitians, apparently. And they're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. Someone found an elephant on their front lawn with ketchup on it. People were eating the elephant. There were like 5 people with knives and forks. They found paper plates.
Yeah.
They're missing bunnies. They found like a dead eel on their front doorstep.
Yeah.
They're stealing everything. They're killing animals. They're eating the animals. It is so horrible, and we have to stop it.
You see? You see what's going on?
I have a follow-up question,
Okay.
and this is something coming from the chat. Somebody said, please explain Project 2025. What is that? I don't know what that is. What is Project 2025?
He'll address it. It's been linked. It's been linked to him, but but he'll explain it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I have nothing to do with it. I distance myself from it. I have nothing to do with it. I read it. I read the Cliff Notes. I didn't really read it all the way. If I don't read something unless it has naked pictures in it, to be honest. There was nothing in it. It was like some of the stuff was like crazy stuff. I have nothing to do with it. We want to do things. We want to fix the country. The country is dying. It's dying. It's so terrible. And by the way, the people coming in, they're not just eating animals and cats and dogs. They're raping. A lot of people are getting raped.
Jesus.
You know, it's interesting. Many people I know have been raped viciously. Not even a good rape, a bad rape. Horrible, painful raping going on. And it's terrible. People tell me they're like, my son was raped viciously. He woke up, his pants were down. There was a fajita on his back. He woke up with a chimichanga next to him.
Oh my God!
It's so terrible the way they're treating people.
Jesus Christ!
Right, listen, that's a lot. That's a lot. Wow.
Ready? You ready?
That's a lot.
You want me to? You want to hear this? Because no one's going to tell you this. The fake news will never tell you. Ready?
Sure, right.
I'm going to ask you a question. Ready? What do you guys think the number one sport in Mexico is? What do you think the number one sport is? Take a guess.
Well, I'm thinking soccer.
Baseball?
What's that? What's that? You're very close.
I said soccer. You said baseball.
What is it? Go ahead. What?
What'd you say?
I said baseball. You said soccer.
I said
what?
soccer, Mr. President.
You say baseball and you say soccer.
Yeah.
So you know what the number one sport in Mexico is?
No.
What the fuck? All right, Mr. Trump, we're gonna wrap this up. We gotta wrap this up.
Listen,
I'm gonna lose sponsors.
No, but I think what's happening here, though, is if you just take a step back for a second, I think what's happening is he's addressing some things that folks are not talking about, quite honestly.
Okay.
Real quick, because I know you have to hop, but I'm curious.
Yeah.
I'm curious, Mr. President. What are your thoughts on the on that movie, The Apprentice, that came out? I know it was it focused on a period of time in your life.
Oh yeah.
And you actually saw the movie. I did not. You actually saw it. Didn't you see The Apprentice?
I saw some of the movie.
Okay. So any thoughts on that? What do you think? Should we see it? Should we not see it? What do you think?
You should see it. It's a great movie. If I'm in it, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
If they talk about me, it's a great movie.
Right.
You know, I'm very successful. I built a beautiful company, and then I built a beautiful country. And no one's done what I've done. If you think of it, think of it. Ready? I cut your regulations. I cut your taxes. I secured the border beautifully. We eliminated, ready? MS-13. We eradicated the horrible, horrible caliphate. No one's done what I've done. We were our military, thanks to me, ready? When I took over the military, the cupboards were bare, and I built it up with shiny missiles and bombs so beautiful, ships that were so big they didn't fit on the ocean. Under my administration, our military was scarier than Rosie O'Donnell on a nude beach.
Yeah. I mean, there,
all right.
there it is.
We have one more question. Let's make it a good one.
So listen, I'm just curious. What do you think, honestly? We just saw the debacle. I know you watched it. I watched it. That Kamala with that debacle on Fox News. Do you think at this point she should really just hide and not really get out there anymore? What are your thoughts on that? Because I'm curious.
I actually like it. I hate to say it.
Yeah,
I actually like that she's going out because the world is starting to see that she's full of shit.
Yeah.
She's dumb as a rock. You know that.
Yeah.
She has a lower IQ than crooked Joe Biden. She's actually stupid, if you can believe it.
Yeah.
She's stupid as hell. So the more she interviews, the more everyone sees she's dumb as a rock.
Yeah.
So I like that. But remember, when she debated me, ready?
Yeah.
ABC, it was 3-on-1. Remember that? You saw that, right?
Yeah.
And I won that debate, but it was 3-on-1. And I haven't had 3-on-1 since I was in a hotel room in Vegas.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Trump. Hey, everyone, say goodbye to Mr. Trump. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for taking
Remember,
the time.
can I just say this? Ready?
Please, Mr.
Remember, fight, 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 while Biden says good night, good night, good night.
There it is.
All right, that's beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you,
bless
sir.
you.
Thanks
God
for
bless
joining
you.
us on the road.
Travels. We'll see you soon. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.